Are you ready? Are you ready to get in the trenches yet another day? All right, here we go, everybody. Hey, good Friday morning. Yeah, welcome to Ice Age TV, or is it the Puppy? The Puppy Age TV. Here we go. Without falling down these stairs, which that's not the easiest thing. Getting in out of this trailer, I don't think that the average person that is kind of a big person and isn't the most athletic could really live in this camper. I can't see it. Come on, puppies, this way. Come on, let's go. Go see your big brother and sister. Come on. Wow, here it is. Still just incredible on how it's still very cold, but not radical. No, come on. So here we are. I don't know what the dogs are all barking about, but I'm trying to get the barn doors open a little bit here. Get the morning going on the another day of adventure with the dogs, which is it's an adventure every day. When you have these many puppies, it really takes a lot out of you. Some people may not believe that, but it does, especially as you get older in life, because it's just never ending chasing the dogs down. And this morning I was thinking, boy, hey there, Willy Pilly. It's just incredible on how I bought these four-wheelers from Chimbrook Honda this last, I guess, September, October, never knowing that would be a key tool for handling these dogs. Now, it feels a little warmer out here, maybe just because I'm sick. I mean, I'm definitely sick. I definitely feel like crap. I didn't sleep much. Now, why is the school bus guy sitting there? I don't know. It just doesn't end. People like to park in front of my house, and all the dogs go nuts. So let's try to get these guys in before they want to chase the school bus out in the street. Yeah, so I feel like crap, yeah. Probably got the flu. Who the hell knows? I really didn't sleep much at all last night. Hey, it's trying to snow. Like I say, for me, it feels hot out here. It's probably because I'm hot. Or, 3 layers deep, 4 layers deep. Oh my gosh. Let's get in here without falling. And the kid spent a lot of time last night cleaning up the house for the wife. Come on, watch out. Hey, dude, stretch up the frickin'. Yeah, the daughter mopped all the floors, picked up all the crap, because there was crap everywhere of just everything torn up. And there goes the dogs, so they didn't gate the area. So they're on a wild, I gotta put everything down now, like if I show too much. We're missing somebody. What are we missing? Come on, get out. Come on. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. When I create havoc for my... I'm 61, getting ready to be 62 years old. And I look back at all the crap I've done to create just hardships on myself. It's been unbelievable. How stupid could you be? By the time you hit your 60s, you should really be in a position to retire, downsizing, and not be in the shit show that I'm in, because it's a shit show, everybody. And I feel like crap. But it's that time of year where all the cold sets in and you get sick and all that good stuff, right? So, wow, hey, happy Friday, right? Whippy doodah. And can't remember a damn thing, so I'm having to put water in my camper because the water out here, well, I'll take that back. This morning, I think the water will probably run because it's definitely warmed up. It's not brutally cold. Come on, pups. Come on, let's get in here. Come on, Will. Come on, Ginger. Come on, let's go. Ginger. Willow. Not really up for your guys' antics on that aspect. So here we go. Get in the garage without falling. I gotta say, like, I think about my mother and father used to live up here. There's no way. There's no way my mother and father could live up here anymore. There's no way. They wouldn't be able to go anywhere. They'd be stuck in their house 24/7. It's just way too dangerous. Come on, Pops. It's just way too risky. Come on, Pops. Come on. This other guy's going to play hardball, and it is what it is, right? Yeah, so I probably don't have the greatest attitude today because I feel like crap. Come on, Pops. Come on. Now the ones are just now going to play. Gypsy, Prince, you hungry? Come on, Ginger. Come on, Will. Come on, Ginger. Let's get in. Come on. Get in. Get in. All right, so who's missing? Probably Prince. Princess. All right, I gotta get food today. I'm literally out of food. Hey, I can't open this thing up, dude, with you doing that. So this thing's about empty. The pork chops to be. Oh my gosh. So get this here. Yeah, I don't give them any food to anybody. These dogs starve. Yeah, these dogs are emancipated. Call the Humane Society on me. I'm a terrible dog owner. That's what Julia says to me from all the comments that are made on my channel. She said the Humane Society's me reaching out to take my dogs from me because I'm a terrible dog owner. Yep. Julia's funny. She makes so many comments. I mean, she is funny. Good news is, I just can't share all the stories that her creative mind comes to light with my channel and all the participants, the characters that have shown up and gone. So, but Julia's back in school and she's really loving it, which I'm so happy because it just is a good thing because my wife and my mother-in-law were just basically thought I was pitching the idea she'd have to go to school. And I was saying, just be patient. Just be patient. Just give it time. And that's the hard thing about life is being patient. That's the challenge of life. Is patience. And but I think a lot of people's patience has come to an end with this lousy former administration that you're just starting to see how bad they are and how bad they were. But who knows? You can't anything you read anymore. What's true? What's false? I mean, sincerely, what can you honestly read anymore without a narrative, without an agenda? And that's where we are. It's always about agenda and narrative. So here is this here. This here's all. Let me see if I can get what I'm going to do here. Take this here and put that in there. And can I get the water going there? I gotta get them water, so I'll take a time out. Well, that figures. I had to go to my camper, get my gallon of water. Everything's just frozen up, so you can't do a damn thing out here. I was thinking I need to get myself a little, I should get myself a heater like you do on the farms. Put a bucket out here plugged in for heat, so it doesn't freeze over. But now Gypsy's out, so that's a whole other ball game. But what a joke, Gypsy! He just doesn't end, man. And this is the thing about taking care of these dogs. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's beyond believable. I mean, and you get to a point, you just get to a breaking point because there's just so much work of taking care of these dogs. And sure, eventually, as they get older, they'll eventually mold into hopefully like, if you look at Willow and Tango and Ginger, Scout, they've pretty much now are very much the dogs that I don't have to worry about them all the time. I mean, Scout can get off the property, but not much. But let's see where Gypsy is. Gypsy! Come on, girl. So she's up there. Come on, girl. Gypsy, treat! Treat! Come on, baby. Treat! Come on. Want a treat? Come here, baby. So this sucks because this creates a problem. Nope, get back. Come on, Gypsy. Come on, girl. Treat! Come on, baby. Treat! Good girl. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Good girl. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Come here. Come here, Gypsy. Come on. Later, come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Treat. Come here. Looky here. Looky here. Oh, this turns into a joke. All right. I got her. Got her back in. How about that, huh? Miracle, right? You're stopping this video. What happens is in the morning, sometimes the videos don't publish till late in the morning because when I stop and start this video, then I have to create a whole one video out of all the stop and starts. And then it takes forever for those videos to become one video. But then what happens, I get so involved in my work, getting the day going, I forget about it. So then I forget to publish it. So you're probably scratch your head and like, why hasn't the Iceman's video populated? It's because of me stopping and starting the video creates more work and more time. Yeah, so, wow. Here is the Harley collection. I talked about the other day about how Harley released the 2025 motorcycles, and it's just boring. It's so boring. But I did read up on went to Harley Davidson's website because I knew later in the month they were going to release the 2025 CVOs, in which you have, it's a duplicate from 2024, just different colors, and the prices are getting even more expensive. So the CVO 2025 Street Glide, Road Glide, you can get just 3 different color options, like a blue and like a purple and like a grayish color. And it's incredible how the blue Streak is a $5,000 add-on. So the bike's $45,999 plus $5,000. So you're basically at $51,000. Then you add in the freight and the setup, which you do or try to get, and you put in the taxes, and you freaking add the warranty and the tire and wheel and the maintenance. I guarantee you, Harley dealers will get away with this, and you're going to have a $60,000 Harley Davidson motorcycle, which after you buy it and you're bored of it 6 months later, and you take it to the dealership, they're going to tell you they'll give you maybe $32,000-$40,000 if you're lucky. That's the way to play out. But they mention in Harley Davidson's on their website, if I remember right, that it's limited production. I can only hope and pray they don't bring back the ST. I would love that because I just about sold this. I had a bunch of guys lowball me, and I've had a few guys. I was close to letting it go, but then I pulled back and I didn't sell it because it just felt like they were abusing the situation. So it's like, you know what? Too bad. I'm not letting it go, so you can just go down the road and go, hey, I got the steel off the Iceman. Nope. So the point of that is, my guess is the ST will come back again. It'll be midsummer when they release it. That's my guess. Which I wish Harley wouldn't do that, but they will. And then limited production. Really, Harley? You're really going to limit the production on these Harley Davidson motorcycles? Yeah, right. Don't fall for that BS. Because once you buy a Harley, it's worth basically, in so many ways, it's worth half. It's not totally, but it is. So, but anyways, the only thing that was kind of interesting was the Pan America, where they now have an ST version, Pan America, where it's more of a street version versus the off-road version. And what's the real big difference is it has 17-inch wheel and tires instead of 19-inch wheel and tires for the off-road. And the CVO Pan America is back again this year. So maybe you bought a Pan America CVO last year thinking, oh man, I was so lucky to be only the one few to buy one. Yeah, big deal, dude. You can go buy a brand new one again yet in 2025. Just trust me from my experience in life. Anytime you buy the so-called rare, my wife always laughed at me and come home. Oh, but this is just such a rare. My wife's like, oh, it's rare. Really? She's like, really? It's rare? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, she always got the last laugh on that. So for Harley, yeah, to me, nothing by any means exciting to jump to another Harley, to trade out a Harley. It doesn't matter. I can't. It doesn't make any sense because all these Harleys have no values. That's the reality. If I go to the dealer right now and want to trade in this CVO-ST, I guarantee they're going to put about a 28 to 30 grand number on that bike. That'd be my guess. If I take this ST Street Glide into dealership, I guarantee this is like a $22,000, $20,000 trade-in value. So there's no way. It's huge, losses. But it is what it is. My biggest goal is really to get rid of the Indian, which I think I'll accomplish that. I think the Chief Bobber will go away. And this other CVO that barely got ridden will go away as well because I've kind of paid him down. And now I can basically advertise him for the giveaway price. So the person can jump up and kick their heels and say, oh, this is so awesome. I just got a motorcycle for half the price the other guy paid for it, which I didn't pay full price for that bike. I paid 38 grand for that bike. So versus the guy that paid it originally, I'm sure he paid 44 grand for it. Then he put the special shocks on it. So that guy probably was in that bike for 45 to 47 grand, be my guess. Who knows? What else is going on in the world with the car industry and all the other things? And now that Carlos Tavares is gone out of the Stellantis Automotive Group, they're ratcheting back up the ICE. So now, get this, they're all on the page of probably bringing back the Hemi motor back into these Dodge Chargers. So if anybody thinks that, oh, you got the last, baddest ass, greatest ICE Dodge Charger Challenger, I doubt it. I'd be willing to bet that now Tim Knesset's back, now with Donald Trump kicking the EV agendas to the curb, and I'd just be willing to bet that don't be surprised if here in the near future you hear the release of yet another Hellcat Dodge Charger ICE availability in the new body style. I about guarantee it that'll play out because they started making the Hellcat motor. So why wouldn't they do it? And once again, the agendas of the world, especially Donald Trump, don't you just love it? I mean, I'm just loving how Trump's in office right now. And I was never a huge Trump guy, but now that I'm older and kind of see what he's doing, I'm loving this stuff. I'm loving how Trump he's coming to office, and he's just ramming it down everybody's throat. This is just the way it's going to be. Now, sure, I know. It's easy to speak and say what you're going to do and what plays out. Yeah, it's always debatable on that, but I love it. I love it how he just told everybody at the Switzerland Davos World, Trade Organization or whatever the hell the meeting is over there in Switzerland, all the rich-ass people, hey, stop it. Stop it. You're tearing up my chair. It's already destroyed. You're making a mess. Stop it. Eat something else. Don't you have our toys out here? Stop it. So this is that's destroyed. So, why don't you eat your toy right there? So I just love how yesterday Donald Trump told everybody to go pound sand. And, we're not playing your game anymore. It's so unfair how our country gives away so much, yet in other countries abuse the policies of who we are. So screw you guys. I'm on Donald Trump's side. Screw you guys. If you guys don't start playing fair with us, then we're not going to play fair with you. I mean, that's just the ball game. So I'm glad to see that Donald Trump's really moving back in the direction of it isn't right. And hopefully it brings jobs back to this country. Supposedly Stellantis has just brought 1,500 jobs back to the Detroit side from the Canada side because we see that Canada and Mexico want to play hardball on their border policies. And so it's going to be more challenging for the likes of like Stellantis or Dodge or Jeep. It's a Jeep Cherokee I think they're bringing back. It's going to be more challenging to sell it stateside if they're having to bring it through this 25% tariff. Does it really play out? I don't know. February 1st will be the telltale. But then does it really last? Does it really, stay enforced? Do the other countries start to bend and cave to Donald Trump's way? I mean, I think that things will probably play out where negotiations come to the table and it's not as big and bad as everybody says it's going to be. And with China, he's not really wanting to play with China per se at this time, but he may have no choice. He's trying to keep the China relationship more open and hopefully negotiate a better relationship with China, which I think that's a smart move. And he's trying to get Putin to lay down his arms and just let this war go to end. It will be kind of ironic, though, because you hear so many stories of all this money from Joe Biden was being funneled back to his family through all this money being given to Ukraine. Who the hell knows? I don't know all that stuff. But the point is, it's interesting if really the Ukraine war and the Putin war, the Russia war, really came to an end, and Zelensky it was over. And then you have to kind of wonder, but why? Is it because now the money laundering won't continue because Donald Trump's in power and they're going to do deep investigation of that? I don't know. I mean, you have to start and wonder if it really did end that quickly. You'd have to honestly say that you have to wonder if the participants are no longer in the ball game to, get the money to float around to the people that shouldn't have it. And what was the war really, really, really about? I mean, and devastating for all the people who died. So I'm no expert on that by any means. And once again, it can be called a misinformation channel, which that happens out there. The legacy media has always been notorious for that, of the misinformation to others to have you believe things that aren't factual or they're true. I don't know. But here's what's really interesting. What's going on with Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston? What is that all about? It's very interesting how Michelle Obama didn't attend any of the ceremonies with the transitioning of Donald Trump. And it is interesting how Michelle Obama has kind of disappeared off the screen. And now there's so-called rumors Even Tucker Carlson's talking about it. I mean, some big, media personalities are talking about how Barack Obama and Michelle are on the outs. And maybe they're going to get divorced or something. I mean, I have no idea. This is just the stuff that's populating in the media at this time. I'm going to get my coffee here. So, there they are. Oh, you know what? My wife the other day is speaking, and there's so many things going on. You kind of lose track of your focal point. But, my wife the other day, when we had breakfast in the morning, went up to town. I went to Home Depot. I got myself a torch kit. I love these torch kit things. These things are so badass. If you don't have one of these things, it's always doing. This thing could probably save you from somebody killing you. Look at that thing, man. Just bam. That's how I start my fire. Or if I have to heat things up for the business wise. And but anyways, my wife dropped her off at Petco, so she went inside looking for doggy treats. And by the time she got out of there, she was convinced just to give the dogs hot dogs as little treats is far less money than buying these prepackaged treats. And she says there's hemp. She was reading the ingredients on some of these dog treats, and so she said there's hemp. Are you hearing me? And these dog treats. So your dog's going to be, you're making your dog high? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Wow. Whose idea was that? I mean, this stuff's being put in everything. I mean, just incredible, right? So, I don't know. Even my wife's like, this is just beyond believable. Crazy. Now, with Donald Trump enforcing the remote workers have to go back to work, apparently there's a lot of people out there starting to cry the blues, and a lot of people think it's very unfair. I would side with a lot of people that I don't see per se the reason everybody has to go back. I can see definitely certain positions, but I just think that, like I said the other day, I just can't believe that Donald Trump, or especially Elon Musk, would be not more on the page of just thinning out this whole D.C. area that lives off the taxes of the people of the country and enrich themselves like never ever seen. And he would just dismantle this area of being so incredibly lucrative of all the government's monies and just dismantle it and spread it out throughout the country. Hey, you guys, what are you doing? You guys are out of control as always. So I'm just very surprised that they wouldn't really look at this at a different angle. I mean, so I don't know. Now here, J.P. Morgan, what's the guy's name? Jamie's or whatever the guy's name is that's recognizing Elon Musk. And but here's what I talked about yesterday a little bit in my other video. Kevin O'Leary, he is so aggressive on talking about this OpenAI adventure with Sam Altman, and Larry Ellison, and this guy's son of SoftBank, Oracle, and OpenAI. And he is so adamant, Kevin O'Leary is so adamant that it's never going to be possible for what these guys think they're going to be able to do with these data centers and build out this major artificial intelligence because of the amount of energy it's going to need. Kevin O'Leary's like, it's not going to happen. It's like it's a pipe dream. And I looked at the video last night of out there in Texas where already they're building this mega data centers. Just picture like 8 football fields, what I counted was like 8 stadiums of data centers that are all grouped together. So you're going to have like 8 football stadiums out there in Texas that are all doing the mining operation of all computer technology in these locations that are driving artificial intelligence, just one location. And it's going to need incredible power, probably, power as much as a small city, just to run that data center. Wow. So Kevin O'Leary, he's just like, he can't see how it's realistic for this country to start building data centers all over the place, and the amount of energy they're going to require to be run. He's just like, there's no way. He's like, no way. He's adamant. And Kevin O'Leary, he's a very smart guy. I mean, the guy has made his fortunes from kind of evaluating things and analyzing things. So it's very interesting to see. And then Elon Musk is calling out Sam Altman. And then yesterday, during the White House the White House with Donald Trump there in his office, and reporters there watching him doing more executive orders, one of the reporters asked him why Elon Musk was calling out this project. And basically what Donald Trump said was because he doesn't like one of the people involved, which is Sam Altman. There's a whole conversation about this young techie guy committing suicide or being killed that has some relationship with Sam Altman. Have you heard this? So right now there's a whole other, who knows, there's speculation of this tech guy from like India or wherever he was stateside. He was a younger man and had some type of incredible knowledge and information, and supposedly he killed himself. Wow. And I talked about this a while ago, if you really watch my channel, is in OpenAI, there are some key people, one of the key woman developers there, that she resigned because it was starting to show on how they're developing their technology of this artificial intelligence by copywriting so much information. And it's slowly coming to light that they're abusing the rules and laws of what you can do and can't do on where you're getting information to feed it to these computers to create artificial intelligence. And what's coming to light is that OpenAI has downloaded so much proprietary information that they've done illegal things. And then, as I talked the other day, the biggest thing that Elon Musk doesn't like about Sam Altman is he took a position of bringing to the good of mankind this artificial intelligence as a nonprofit organization, and now he's wanting to create it to be a for-profit organization and make billions off of his riding the wave of artificial intelligence. And Elon Musk thinks that's wrong because that wasn't the presentation, but yeah, whatever. I think to myself, okay, Elon is on X all day long. I just think to myself, a guy like Elon, all the stuff he has on his plate, Neuralink, SpaceX, Tesla, what's the other one? For the satellite. Now he's Department of Government Efficiency, and the list goes on and on and on. With this guy, he's in XAI. I just think and then he's got like 11 kids. I just think, how does this guy even have any time just to have a clear head to get on X and just start, posting stuff? It's just, wow. I mean, I guess the guy doesn't sleep. They say Donald Trump only sleeps like 4 or 5 hours a night. My dad was like that for many years. My dad was the type of guy, he could work all day long and just come home and get a few hours sleep and work all day long all over again. That's who my father was. He traveled the world and he worked his ass off. He never got the rewards that I wish he could have gotten for working for so many big companies, telecom, and getting the pay packages, but that just didn't really exist per se as much back in his era as it does today. And so, but the point of that is, for Elon Musk, good Lord, how does this guy, I just don't understand how he has the time to really be on a social media platform as much as he is, with all the responsibilities and all the directives and directions, and all the people I'm sure that are constantly reaching out to him to look for guidance and whatever else it may be. And then the Heil Hitler bull crap that people are saying that when he was there at the inauguration event at Capital One, his salute was the Heil Hitler. So all the bull crap now, people like, oh, he's a Nazi. Elon Musk is a Nazi. Donald Trump's a Nazi. He's rounding everybody up, everybody. Yeah, the illegals. Yes, yeah, he's rounding everybody up, everybody. Yeah. The illegals, hello. Yeah, right. Yeah, you just read this stuff. You just say to yourself, wow. A lot of people out there, how does their brain function? I don't think it does, but Pete Hegseth, I don't know. Doesn't sound too promising for him. A few of the Republican senators are rejecting him. Adam Schiff and Chuck Schumer, all the Democrats are running their mouths about how this is a disgraceful, terrible person. How does Adam Schiff continue to have a Senate seat when he's got a pardon? How does Adam Schiff still have a Senate seat when they're now disclosing that he's possibly a pedophile or something? Does anybody know anything about this? I don't really know anything about that, but that's now starting to come to light on X, saying Adam Schiff, like in 2012 or something like that, paid off some young boy to go away for something, but who knows? Is it fake news? I really don't know. I'm just sharing with you. You're seeing this on X. I'm just sharing information that I see and read. And the whole point is, how do these senators that are so corrupt have the sitting powers to be, and they get to decide who is going to be Secretary of State, Department of Justice? You go through the list, Department of Transportation, and you just kind of think to yourself, wow, these people actually have the credentials to be the people that make the rules? And how does this person even still have a seat in office when out there in California, the famous baseball player, was it Garvey or whatever, that was trying to unseat Adam Schiff, and he didn't accomplish it. It's like California, but you know what? California is going down in flames. I mean, it really is. I mean, it's incredible. If you're watching the news, there's more fires. And now so many people are fighting for the firefighters to say, hey, it's not that easy a job, which I don't think anybody ever thought of that. I don't think anybody thought that the firefighters intentionally letting the place burn down. So, but it's just interesting how LA, I always would have told you that the demise of California would have been an earthquake. I always would have felt that what would happen to California would be some major earthquake that just flattens the cities. But that hasn't happened. Instead, it's quite the opposite, and it's the fires that are flattening the cities like never ever seen down there in that LA, that whole LA area. No, don't wreck my new. Those things are expensive. Don't do that. No, hey, Diesel, no, Diesel, stop it. Play something else. Go get your toy. Get your toy. No, here. Get your toy. All right, that's it. I don't want these videos to be that long. Plus, I gotta go to work. Plus, it's freezing down here. My hand's freezing ass. It really is. So I just like to keep the morning conversations going. Appreciate those that reach out and support me. And like how Charles out there, I guess it's an oral yesterday, explained on how they stay warm and we freeze our ass off over here because they have such more of the access to the better clothing. They know what to buy. But the thing is, this just isn't typical long-term weather year, so it just doesn't last. So if you go out and buy all that heavy gear, it just is like you buy it, then it sits in your closet and collects dust. It has mothballs on it, and you forget where you put it. That'd be just, and because then we'll just have a mild winter. We'll go from this winter being very cold, and the next winter there won't be a winter. That's just how this area is. Very rarely. No, hey, Diesel, you're trying to ruin my. He's eating that little tag, which then turns into tearing apart my whole nice little bed. The guys love these little beds down here. All right, everybody. Once again, thanks for watching my channel. I just want to cut it there because I don't want to spend. I don't like. I used to do 45-minute plus conversations. It's too long, and I got a brand new Ultra S25 Samsung Galaxy phone coming in hopefully the first week of February. We're to have more storage, maybe better video content. So I'm excited about that. And so that's, and I get rid of this phone because this only has 120, I think 6 or 128 kilobyte storage. I always run out of storage. Next one's going to be 512. So I'll be excited to see my new Galaxy Ultra phone. And I'm trading this one in. They're going to give me $400 for it, which isn't too bad. I've had this thing now for like, I think 2 or 3 years. So everybody, thanks for watching my channel. God bless. Have a great day.